All right, today you're learning about area of a right solid. So before we start, I'll let you get it out of your system. You can laugh at my drawings. This is about as good as it gets. But these are different examples of right solids. Now the formula for finding the area of a right solid is area equals B times H. And remember before we talked about the capital case B instead of the lowercase. In this case, the capital B stands for area of the base, and then H stands for the height. When we were just doing area, it was a little b times H to find the area. But this is area of a right solid, which is area of the base times the height. And the reason that they say that is, on this figure here, if we were just finding the area of the triangle, we would do 8 times 6 divided by 2. Because this is a three-dimensional figure, the base is a triangle. There would be another triangle up here. And so the area of the base is the area of this times how tall it is. And that gives you the area of this entire right solid. So because the base, the spot that has two of the same thing, in this case a triangle, we'd find the area of that, which is 24. Then we would do 24 times 12. And that would give us the area of the whole thing. So 240 plus 48, so 288, I believe, would be the area of that entire right solid. Because all we did was area of the base, which was 24 times the height, which is 12. So big B times H. That's how we came up with that number. On this shape, again, it's a triangle. That would be the same on both ends. And so that is the base. So we find the area of this, which it would be 10 times 6 divided by 2. So 30 times 12, which would be 360 for the area of this entire right solid. On a cylinder, still area of the base. Well, how do we find the area of the base on the cylinder? Well, the base is a circle. To find the area of a circle, we do pi r squared. So in this case, the radius is 3 because this is representing the diameter. So 3 squared is 9 times 3.14. Then once we get that number, we do that multiplied, which I think is 28.56. We multiply that by 10. After we get the area of the base, 285.6. And you can double check my math on that. But we just did the area of the base, which was the pi r squared, 3 squared times pi, and then we multiplied it by the height. Now in this case, we have kind of a complex figure. So we have to find the area of each of these shapes. So what we would do is we take this top little step and find the area of that, which would be 5 times 3, because this part is 3. So 5 times 3, which would be 15. And then this length, the height, would be 10. So 5 times 3 times 10, which is 150. Then we do the same thing for the bottom. The base would be 7 times 2, because the height of each one of these is 2. 7 times 2, which is 14, times 10 again, is 140. And then we would add those two together and get 290. So to find a complex figure like that, you break it apart, just like we did when it was a flat area. And we made it into different shapes. We just take this and make this into a right solid, and then the bottom portion down here into one, and add them all together. And that's how you find the area of right solids.